Hey guys, I'm Susan. I teach body pump here at Community Fitness. Today we're talking triceps. Everybody wants to improve the bingo arm and get rid of the flappy right here, and we're going to work on that today. I'm going to give you a few simple things that you can do with weights, without weights, at home, in the gym, during class to help improve this muscle right here. The tricep is 2/3 of your upper arm. Bicep is much smaller. So you really need to train it a lot, train it right, and train it heavy. So I'm going to give you some choices for that. Starting with this, you need to know when you are working your triceps, your arms are always going to be shoulder width. You're not working out here, you're keeping them here. So no matter what range we're doing, what move we're doing, think about keeping your arms right here. We're going to start with a real simple one, the overhead tricep. Grab a weight. Let's start with the tricep overhead extension. Grab a weight, maybe 5, maybe 10 pounds, whatever feels best to you. Take it overhead. You want your arms to be up near your temples, not way back here, not way down here, right here. You can put a foot back behind you to keep it from arching your back. Pull those elbows in. Drop the weight down, full extension. Down, full extension. Make sure that your elbows don't flare out too wide. Pull them in, shoulder width like we talked about. Everything's in that range, and down and up. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to talk tricep kickback. This is the move that I see done incorrectly more than any other tricep move, and we're going to fix that today. Choose a weight, and I'm going to recommend maybe 5 pounds at the top. Don't go much heavier than that, and you'll see why. In your kickback, you're going to get down nice and low. Think of your back as a table. Elbow is up, so this is parallel to the ground. You are straight down, and you're going to take that weight straight back and straight down. Straight back and straight down, keeping that elbow up. If you pull it up here and go past your thigh, you're actually doing a bicep curl, which takes the tension off of your tricep, which you do not want to do. So you are here and you are back. There, that's all it takes. Not a swinging motion. You could do it with 50 pounds if you want. 5 pounds is ample. If you're doing it right, you will feel the burn, and you can see that the tricep is working the entire time. That's the goal. When I dip, you dip, we dip. We're going to talk tricep dip. This is a great exercise for your triceps. You can do it anywhere. You can use a bathtub, a really stable chair, a bench, a park bench. Here's how it's going. Your hands, fingers towards the toes, hands again shoulder width. You are going to pull your shoulders back, chest out, very gently slide off the edge of the bench, bending and lifting. Couple things to think about. You want to make sure that you are as close to the edge of that bench as possible, so you're going straight down, putting the pressure in your hands, not pushing through your feet. Be very aware of where the tension is as you drop down and up. No need to drop this slow. Just keep this so it's parallel to the ground again. Elbows back, chest out, drop, and lift. You can add a little resistance by putting weight on your hips to make it more challenging. You can lift one leg. You got lots of options. This is a great exercise, but one you want to be very careful to keep your shoulders back. I want to show you a modification for that dip that we did earlier. If it becomes too much and you're not ready to drop your entire body weight, you're going to place your hands behind you, again fingers towards your toes, shoulders back, and you're just going to gently lean into it and press out. This is a great way to get started until your strength is increased enough that you can turn and do the proper dip off the edge of the bench. Keep your hands here, bend the elbows, and push it out. Here's another great one for you. This is called the skull crusher. Please don't crush your skull, but here's how it goes. Hands are going to be shoulder width, holding onto that bar. Find a weight that's best for you. Put that cord deep into the back of that bench. Elbows are straight up above your shoulders. Hands are shoulder width apart. And gently bring the bar down and push it up. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Elbows are cranked in. Roll them inward and keep them pointed straight up to the ceiling as you drop that bar and push it to full extension all the way up. You can add in a variation and drop it down, keeping elbows bent. Take it overhead and pull it back. Take it overhead and pull it back. Great way to train your triceps. Here's your big challenge, the tricep push-up. It's much more difficult than the other tricep moves because you're using your entire body weight to drop. Here's how it goes. You can do it on the floor, but you might be more successful when you're starting if you do it on something that's elevated. Hands are shoulder width. Shift your body forward so that your shoulders are up and over your wrists. Body in a nice long plank. Elbows roll in, tight to the side. side to tighten those lats. Drop it down and push it out. You want to make sure that your body is not dropping. Everything's moving at the exact same rate. Down and back up. And again, this would be too high, but you could do them on your knees. Just keep those arms tight to your side with every drop.